So on average, people open their smartphones 58 times a day. And why does that even matter? I mean, we all have smartphones. And I think we all have something that you want to share, your ideas, your hobbies, what you like or what you want to talk about. And but what if we can turn that into a business or a personal brand? And I think it's a good time to like build something in this era because as you can see here, before, okay, like 10 years ago, radio and magazines are like a pretty mainstream. But now it's the age of mobile, and I think everybody have the opportunities to do something, create something, or try at least. But my question is, okay, we know that you guys, okay, we know that people spend a lot of times on mobile more and more. But what do they spend those time on? So I did some research and see that I know that there's a lot of things here like visit websites and others, games, social networking, but to identify like where you should go for is you need to identify like what kind of business or maybe what kind of topic or community that you want to create. For me, for my example, I make a English quiz. My product is English ebook. So basically, I think it's line in text because like people click to my Google form and they like do some quiz and then let they text um, kind of like takes comment or takes on X. But for like if you do YouTube, then I I'm not sure if like talks here means that like people like watch you talk on YouTube, or I think it's mean that like they like talking to their friends or talking to someone, not that like YouTube. But anyways, if you look at this one, so we can see that 86% is applications. It might be a good way that we start building our brand on application first, which I mean social media. Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube are maybe like where we should start. And I mean like we are on YouTube right now, so I guess that like explain it. Oh yeah, this is a so if we dive down on YouTube a bit more, we can get the understanding that most of the user, okay, most of the people that watching this video is on mobile. You know, at first I didn't even like realize about this. I thought that like okay, everyone was probably like watching on desktop like me, but in the reality like they're using mobile. So you need to know your like where your audience watch your video. It's important because when you make thumbnail, you will have to like understand okay, this size is perfect or this size is like easy to see on phone or not. um what about this one? People spend most more time looking at screen than ever. Okay, this is just another confirmation that if you do a business online, this is the best age. This is the best time to start. Because everybody is here. Everybody's on internet. Okay, there's opportunities here. Let's take a look here. So, what kind of content do you want to see? Okay, from a brand or business you support. So, what people expect you to do is a video. If you ask why, I think the reason is pretty simple because video is probably the easiest type of media that you can consume because you can see what you can see first the visual, okay, like this you can see the visual while hearing at the same time. So um you don't have to process a lot of stuff. You know, it's easy to eat this information. As for email and newsletter, I never actually like use those, so I'm I have nothing to like talk about. Social images. So I think it's about like infographic or like post you post on like Instagram or like kind of like the visual that you make, which I think is also important. But if you can do visual, why not also go for videos? And if you can make a videos, you can pull those visual, like you can like screenshot a scene from your video and post it as the image, which will also help you boost engagement. Um, Blog articles and content video. Yeah, this is like what I'm currently doing. Okay, I have a product which is a PDF file, and I kind of want to get like more sale on this. So I'm thinking that if I want to gain more traction, I need to do a video in order to like make people realize that okay, this guy have a product. And yeah, I think the video is a good way to grab attention. And yeah, as you can see, this is just confirm it. So video is like, the best type of content that easy to consume and most people kind of expect it. Um, Brand stories on Instagram. This is example. So I think like most people consume are posts, and I think on Instagram it's not that deep. I didn't see like much of my competitors getting comments on Instagram. So I don't think like Instagram is the best way to build a community, but maybe like a good way to build attraction. I'm not sure. Maybe I need to study more about Instagram. But anyways, um, what the heck just happened? Okay, I'm not sure what just happened. But so why do people follow you on like social media, or like if you are a brand? So I think the one thing that I can agree here is to get freebies, because I always like share a free quiz, and that's like what people like, and and when they like try my quiz for free, they tend to buy my product as well. So I know this like video is kind of like probably not like coherence and kind of like weird to see me yapping around. But to be honest, I just want to get rid of my perfectionism. So I think like making a video like this, talking about what I want to talk, was probably the best way to confront my perfectionism. Thank you for listening, and see you next time.